Yo, what's up? E100 day 9. Man, I'm sorry. I've been doing this thing late. I want to do it early, but man, I be I be trying to get my stuff done in the morning, man. I'm starting to work out. Look, that's all me. There ain't no steroids. It's all natural. Yeah. So I try to work out, get my devotion, doing my schoolwork, got a job, pastor in the church, coughing up a storm. There's a lot of stuff to do. Look here. So I got a few minutes here. I got a little break. I'm about to go to Edgewater High School. I'm about to go to Boone High School, talk to these kids about Jesus and mess around with these coaches. But listen, I hope you got your reading in, and I hope you read before you look at this, so you can, keeping everything in context. So this is the deal. The story of Jacob and Esau. One of my favorites. Man, the brothers be at war. Brothers, people be at war with each other, hating on each other. I'm dealing with some stuff right now. People just straight up hating on each other. And I think of when Cain killed Abel and he said, "Am I my brother's keeper?" Yes, you are. We're supposed to love one another and look out for one another. And this story is about these two brothers, twin brothers, and Jacob and Esau. And it says, if you read back Genesis 25:25, it talks about when the babies were in Rebekah's womb, God had prophesied. He said, the older is going to serve the younger. And so God had a plan. And, for some of the people I like to share, like, God knows who you are. He knows what he's going to do through you, because who he foreknows, he predestines. That's what it says in Romans chapter 8. Romans chapter 8, 29, 30, something like that. Read it. And so, God knew he was going to use Jacob, and there was something about Esau's heart. But when God's going to use you, you got to let God do it. Don't try to do anything on your own. I've talked about this a few times already with, the story back there. I forgot who it was. Tower Babu. Who, is when people trying to do things on their own. Abraham. Let God be God. Let him lead you. The true sons, the true children of God, those that are led by a spirit. Don't try to do nothing in your own ability. Just trust God. And so, here we see somebody else telling Jacob what he should do to get God's blessing. Somebody trying to tell you this is what you need to do to get blessed. This is what you need to wear. This is how you need to speak. This is how you need to advance in life, and coming up with schemes and lying, not being yourself. This brother went as far as killing an animal and putting hair on his body from the animal to try to seem like his brother. God said he was going to take care of it already. Don't live a lie to try to get what God has for you. Just trust the Lord. And in the Lord's timing, in his timing, he will bring to pass that which he wants to accomplish. And so we see, man, that Jacob, goes and lies to his dad. I mean, that's not God. On the deathbed, then the brother comes home and he's upset, and now the family's split up. You see that in the world. People trying to advance. They stepping on people. They don't care who they step on. I was gonna go in my boss's office. He left his office open. And everybody's gone. I was gonna sit in this chair and videotape it, but then I had to call him. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. And I could do it and he wouldn't get mad. And imagine if I was, hating on my boss. And the reason I bring up my boss is because a few years ago, I had a meeting with him today, and we was kind of reminiscing in the past. A few years ago, I hired him, and when my old boss was leaving, they said we need somebody to replace him, and he asked me what I thought about it. I said, this guy's qualified. I ain't trying to dog him or say, man, I support my brother. I celebrate my brother. He's doing a great job. He's doing a job I couldn't do. And so, man, the reason I say that is because we shouldn't be competing against each other. We should be complimenting one another and understanding that everybody's got gifts, everybody's got things that they could accomplish because God has destined and designed them to be a certain way. So don't try to be somebody else to get God's blessing in your life. Don't try to preach like somebody else. Don't try to talk like somebody else. Don't try to dress like somebody else. When I was a Christian, I thought if I was going to be a youth pastor, I had to go get one of them alligator shirts, some Lacoste shirts, get some Dockers and some penny loafers. I said, nah, man, I'm going to be me. And be you. Be who God has called you to be, but honor God. Be a person of integrity and live according to God's law and God's way. And so, man, God's going to bless you. He's going to use you. And it's funny because then Jacob has this vision in this place that later he calls Bethel. Another important thing that we've seen from this E100. He's dreaming, he's out there sleeping, and he has this vision, and he sees God going up to the heavens and coming down to the earth. God will come down to the earth on your behalf. He will send the angels of heaven, heirs of your salvation, to come and minister to you. The angels minister for you and make ways for you. So just trust God. Give them something to work with. Say, I'm going in this way for the glory of God. And the angels and the Holy Spirit and God's favor be on your life, and he'll pour out, and just like he did for Jacob, he gave him many descendants. He brought peace to him and his brother. He winded up, actually giving birth to the 12 tribes of Israel, and we'll get into that and we'll see that. But that's the lesson, y'all. Let God be God. Don't try to do it. Don't lie, manipulate. Don't get caught in a performance trap trying to prove yourself to no man. Blessings come from the north. They come from heaven. They come from God. And so let God promote you in that what you called to do. God bless y'all. See you tomorrow.